force shall be employed in Malaysia.
Saudara sila sebutkan nama dan juga dari mana.
I will introduce this quotation.
Can.
The force shall be employed in Malaysia for the maintenance of law and order, the preservation of peace and security of Malaysia, the prevention and detection of crime, the apprehension of offenders, and the collection of security intelligence. Section 3, Subsection 3, Police Act 1967. Honorable Speaker, Dapsy and women leadership, fellow comrades, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shamir Singh. I am the Political Education Director from Dapsy Penang and also the Deputy Head of Batu Kawan Dapsy Division. That sums up the duty of the police. One, to ensure that our country is safe, and number two, to ensure the people in this country is safe. Now, we have heard so many cases where the police have done excellent job, good jobs. For example, the case of Nayati Shamir, a Gujarati boy who was kidnapped. The police did a good job in that case. Al-Mauna's case, and numerous other rape, murder, robbery, and of course, drug cases. However, we must not forget that we also have cases like Al-Tantuya's case, where a foreigner, for no reason, was kidnapped by the police and murdered. And of course, after that, her body was blown up. Another case was P. Chandran. This guy, he was in the police custody for 3 days, and the wife told the police, "My husband suffering from high BP, can you please pass this medicine to him?" The police said, "Give me 300 ringgit, and then I will pass the medicine." Of course, that thing did not happen, and P. Chandran died in police custody. And of course, we also have Kugan, so many other things. Now, why is this? Why is it that police are unable to perform its duty? Basically, there are two reasons. I do not want to talk about the first reason, which is the inefficiency of the police selection and promotion. That is a long history. I do not want to talk now. However, I want to talk about the political influence. Now, before this, it was a myth that the Home Minister has some kind of influence over the IGP. Now, if we go by the Police Act, the Chief Commander of the force is the IGP. But we know that that was not true. To some extent, the police was under the control of the minister. This myth was recently demystified by ex-IGP Tan Sri Musa, who said that not only the Home Minister, even Ketua Setiausaha can call up any OCPD and ask what is the progress of any particular case. My suggestion is this: if Pakatan becomes the leader of Malaysia tomorrow, if we run the government tomorrow, we have to ensure that the police force is removed from the purview of the Home Ministry and placed directly under the Parliament. Thank you, Satish. Now, this is important so that what power has been abused by certain people will not prone to recur. Remember, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. In my conclusion, I would like to say this quote, which is in Latin. It sounds something like this: Fiat justitia ruat caelum, which means, let justice be done, though the heavens fall. Today, we are not in power, so we can make all sorts of promises. When we come to power, people will judge us. And I would also like to quote a proverb: politicians and diapers must be changed frequently for the same reasons. So I hope that people will not throw this to us tomorrow after DAP has ruled for several years. I say what? Let's start perfectly. Thank you.
Terima kasih kepada saudara Shamir Singh. Sekarang saya ingin menjemput wakil daripada pihak jawatan kuasa untuk memberi